guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a very fun one because I'm basically going to be taking a page out of Steph's book and living my day as if I am the main character of a movie. I'm going to be romanticizing my entire life and I'm just like really excited. The reason why I decided to film this video is because I've been in Miami for the last 2 weeks. I'm visiting my boyfriend and the weather here is perfect. The beaches here are perfect. There's so many cute coffee shops. There's so many cute brunch spots. There's so much like nice scenery and palm trees and everything like that. And I feel like recently I've just been taking Miami for granted because I come here so often every time I visit my man. But every time I go back to Canada, which is where I live, it's always cold and it's always gloomy and I literally hate it. And I always miss this weather. But now that I'm here, I feel like I've barely gone out this entire week. It's like sitting here, reading in here, and it's like all of the things that I'm doing in the apartment, I could be doing outside. I could be doing at the beach. I could be doing that at my cute coffee shops. And so that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm very excited. Honestly, spending a day living like Steph is not gonna be a crazy big challenge for me because I feel like we have very similar lifestyle, very similar vibe, very similar hobbies, and our daily routines are pretty much like identical. So it's basically just living my life the way that I like to live it, except more romanticized and more like intentionally try to make it like a moment. I'm gonna basically just be acting as if this is a movie about my life and I'm the main character and making the most out of it. It's honestly not that crazy big of a difference in terms of the things that I'm gonna be doing compared to what I do every day, but it's gonna be a mindset shift and I'm very excited. I don't know if you can tell. I feel like it's only right to start this video by going to a cute little coffee shop. The weather is beautiful, so I would absolutely love a good iced coffee, and I'm gonna bring my book, I'm gonna bring my journal. I don't really know what I'm gonna do while I'm there, but I'm so excited. If you're new and you haven't already subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe, pretty please. I am trying to grow this channel to 10K by the end of this year and I really look forward to it. And I'm going to start reading Powerful, which is the little novella in between Powerless and Reckless. I recently did a whole reading vlog where I read book 1 of this trilogy and I was obsessed with it. It was my first fantasy, my first romantasy. I gave it 5 stars. I just love it. And that ending shook me to my core. So now reading this little novella, I'm very excited. I literally don't even know what this is about, but I know it's like a pretty freaking copy. I already took the sleeve off, so I don't want it to get ruined in my bag, but I absolutely love the sprayed edges here. I just think it looks so cool. So that's what I'm going to be reading today. Hello, I came and I sat outside because for some reason it's so cold inside of the coffee shop. I don't know what it is, and the States in general, it's just like always AC blasting, even if it's like really hot outside, and I'm just like freezing. Thankfully there's no one out here so I can vlog because I'm a little shy filming in front of people and like in public and stuff like that. But yeah, I've just been journaling. I posted on Instagram a little reel on my bookish Instagram and also my main Instagram. If you don't follow me on those, what are you doing? Make sure to follow me right now. And I think I'm just gonna sit, maybe read my book. I also got my all-time favorite. I'm kind of boring when it comes to drinks. I feel like if I find something that works, just keep getting that. Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I got iced vanilla latte. It's delicious, even though it doesn't look like it because I drink things very slow. But trust me, this is me enjoying it. Also, these palm trees are literally giving me life right now. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm Canadian and we don't have palm trees like this. Every time I see them, it's just like instant like dopamine. It just makes me so happy. One day I want to live in a place that has a bunch of palm trees and a bunch of greenery and nature because I love being outside. This is like the perfect little vibe right now. Like it's hot, but like you're not like sweating. Also like a little windy, so you have a little bit of a breeze. It's great. It's great. So this was a good choice. It is a couple hours later. I am about to go to the beach and I'm making my favorite ever beach snack, and it is like a tuna salad. So I have tuna I'm about to mix together with all my favorite veggies. We have about an hour and a half until sunset, so that's gonna be so fun. I'm very excited. Come here, sit. Good girl. There, some tuna juices. Hello, officially made it to the beach. Got a little iced coffee and we're gonna start eating. I made a tuna salad, which is just like the best like beach snack. I don't make the rules, it is what it is, but the sunset is gorgeous. I love it. I'm so happy we came here. We almost missed it because there was so much traffic and we could not find parking. We're gonna sit here. I'm gonna eat a little food. This is the book that I brought, so I'm gonna read this. This is like a perfect beachy kind of read because it's a small town kind of romance, and I'm almost done with it, so I want to actually maybe try to finish it today, but I'm so excited. I don't know if there's like a bridal party or what, but there's a bunch of girls dressed in the prettiest little pink dresses and I am eating it up. It's giving like girlhood. I love to see it. And with how pretty the sunset is, you already know the pictures are gonna eat. I'm so happy for them. All right, time to eat while watching the sunset. Good morning, guys. It is a new day, and today I'm having yet another really slow, very peaceful, just kind of morning where I'm spending time with myself, romanticizing, spending time with myself, and actually like doing things that I want to do instead of constantly focused on grinding, focused on getting ahead. And overall, recently I've just been trying to tap more into like my inner child and just like doing things that make me happy and having hobbies for the sake of having hobbies without any kind of like alternate purpose, if that makes sense. So I have my little coffee here. I'm obsessed with this mug. It says love you more. I got it for Valentine's Day from Target and it's just like the cutest little thing. And I don't know if you can see, but I have a bunch of like little memorabilia and stuff like that for my journaling. So recently, I feel like I've been writing things down very much like just like non-stop writing in my journal, but today I kind of felt called to do something a little bit more creative, which I do sometimes. Like for some of my trips and stuff, I like to make my journal super pretty, so I'll do little spreads like this where it's a mix of actually like writing things down as if it's like a diary and things that happened, and then I also have memorabilia. I have like my thing from my boarding pass, I have receipts from Costco, my ski passes and stuff like that. So I decided that today I was gonna do that. So the first journal spread that I did today turned out like this, and I absolutely love it. I filmed a TikTok of the whole process of going through this, so if you're not following my main TikTok, it's linked below. Also, I have a book talk and I post about books on there. Check that out as well. But I've been a little bit behind, so today I finally get to sit down and write about Valentine's Day. This is the trip that my boyfriend surprised me with, a little weekend staycation. And right now I'm working on a really fun page of something that I did this past weekend. So the thing that I was invited to this weekend, it's called the Renaissance Festival, Renaissance Fair, and apparently this is like an event that goes all around the US. I have never even heard of it, but apparently it goes to like California and whatever. So it just so happened that this year it is in Florida, and like I said, I've never been. My boyfriend heard about it and decided that we should go because it would be like a fun experience thing for me, and I love doing fun things and going to new experiences. And obviously I vlogged the whole thing. I was considering putting in this vlog because that just seems a very much like stuff thing to do, just go out and go out into the town and find like fun little fairs and festivals and just like super chill community based stuff. But I think I'm leaning towards that being its own separate vlog, so if it's up already I will link it below. But it was basically this super cool Renaissance theme little festival. There was all kinds of food vendors, there was like all these activities, there were drinks, and everybody was dressed up. You had to dress up, like that was not like mandatory, but like everybody was dressed up. There was a lot of variations of fairies and fays, and that was super cool. That's what I wanted to do, but I couldn't find a skirt in time because my boyfriend literally gave me 24 hours. Since I'm visiting him in Florida, I don't have my car, so I couldn't necessarily go out and shop, so I had to make do with like things that I had in my closet and things that I could get within 24 hours. So I decided to go with a little pirate costume. So if you guys watch the vlog, you will see. Is that 100% on theme? I think it's like kind of sort of maybe an extension of the theme, but this is kind of what it looked like. If you watch the vlog, you'll see it better. But I went and I printed out a bunch of little pictures from the day, and then I went and I also found some like kind of Renaissance themed stickers, so I figured this would be really fun to just kind of decorate my little spread that I have going on here. So yeah, I have a little knight, and obviously I was dressed like a pirate, so obviously I have a little pirate flag and a little pirate sort of map. Is this perfect? No, but it just kind of captures the vibes. And obviously, one thing about me, every time I go out, I will bring back memorabilia. So this was a little map of the festival and how everything was set up and where everything was. So obviously I brought it home with me. So I think I'm gonna put this right here. So yeah, that's the vibes for today. Very chill, very relaxed. You know, we're dedicating some hours to our hobbies this morning, and I could not be happier. So I did what I like to call the base layer of journaling, which is putting all like the background stuff. So this is kind of my intro page. I have the little map of the event, and then I have this little cutout thing, and it just says Florida Renaissance Festival, which is what this was. And when you turn the page, here's where I have more so of the memory stuff. So I have pictures of me and my boyfriend, a little related stickers and all of that. And then I also have this little Pokemon card that my boyfriend won when he played like one of the games there. He played darts and he did really good and got top score, so they gave him a little Pokemon card and I got to pick it, and so he wanted me to have it, so I have it right here. And yeah, it just looks like this. And now I'm gonna go in and just like kind of write about my day, write about everything that stuck out to me, everything that was memorable, because I feel like that's gonna be so cool to just like look back on in the next like 5, 10, 20 years and just be like, wow, like we used to do so much fun stuff when I was in my 20s. I can't believe I traveled here. I can't believe I went to this event. And I think it's just gonna be so cool. I also just like love it. Journaling, especially like this kind of journaling, is the only activity where I can just kind of zone out and totally get in the flow. I don't have music playing right now. I don't have a podcast playing. I'm not watching YouTube. Like sometimes I do, but literally I've just been sitting here doing this whole time for like an hour. I just have not needed any entertainment. I don't even know what I'm thinking about per se, but it's just so fun. It's so relaxing. I definitely recommend, if you guys have not tried journaling, definitely try journaling. I'm gonna write about the day and all of that, and yeah. Alright, it's been it's been a little while, and this is the final look for right now. Honestly, it kind of bothers me that there's open space here, but it's fine. We're just gonna learn to accept it. But it looks like this, and this is the little intro page. Do I love it? It's not the best one. It's not the best one I've ever done. It captures the vibes and it captures the memories, and I had fun doing it. So honestly, that's all that matters. We're gonna get better over time. But I love that by the end of the year, my journal is literally gonna look so thick in the middle, because it always does. Like when I add pictures and memorabilia in the middle, it just like makes it be like so thick. And right now you can see that this has just like not even been touched. And by the end of the year, it just makes me so happy to see the diary and the journal and just like whatever this is, that like it feels like it's like lived in a way. It's been loved. It feels like it's been used, and I just absolutely love. I also love that in books. I don't know what it is. I used to always care about keeping my books like super neat and like never cracking the spine, never really annotating or anything. Now, if I don't annotate a book, it probably means I didn't like it, because all the books that I love, they all just look a little beat up. Like this one, I know this might be a trigger warning for some of you if you're very picky about your books, but like it has tabs, it has things that are highlighted, things that are annotated. I write notes on the margins. I've cracked the spine. This one in specific, I brought with me to the beach. So it kind of has like a beachy scent, and it has like little stains on it from when I was holding it, because I put like sunscreen and tanning oil on. But books like this, like it just makes me so happy to see it, because it just feels like I really enjoyed the book. Like I spent time with it, I took it with me places, and I got to enjoy it at different locations, and I got to highlight my favorite parts, and I got to write notes on the margins. And I think it's gonna be so cool to look back on this later. So I've honestly recently just been almost like destroying my books. I don't know. I feel like there's two types of people in the world. Like there's people that are very careful with their books. They don't crack the spine. They don't do like the dog ear thing. And I don't know. I kind of used to be like that, but now I honestly just like don't care. Okay, not gonna lie. Now that I picked this up, I'm kind of inspired. What if I just go and read? I have a very little bit left in this book. Honestly, I don't even know why it's taking me so long to read this book. I feel like I've just had like the busiest week. I'm gonna probably like lock in and maybe try to finish this book. Finally. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I did my best to kind of channel my inner stuff, romanticize my life this whole weekend. Did a lot of my favorite things like going to the beach, going to coffee shops, journaling, reading, and all that good stuff. This video was honestly so much fun to film. I felt so free to just do things that make me happy without feeling guilty that I should be working or working out or doing something productive all the time. It was so great to just like be able to relax and have a whole video dedicated to just doing things that make me happy. So definitely recommend you challenge yourself to do the same at some point this month. If you made it to the end, comment this emoji. And if you did make it to the end, I just want to say thank you so much. It literally means the world to me. So thank you for staying all the way through. While you're here, if you want, you can follow all of my socials. I'll put them on the screen and I'll also link them all down below. They're always linked down below. And subscribe if you haven't, because I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of this month. Hopefully. We're getting kind of close, but I don't know. We'll see. And if you want, I'm also going to put a playlist of more videos of mine if you want to binge more bookish content. And that's it for me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video, hopefully. Bye!